Sainers, welcome to the last episode of Saints TV Weekly for 2022. It's come around fast. I said to hold the tears last week, second last episode. I said don't cry, wait till this week. So feel free, I'll give you 10 seconds, just go. Do what you need to do, cry it out, just get the feelings out. We've still got a whole episode ahead of us, so it's not doom and gloom. But it is the last episode of Saints TV Weekly for 2022. But I've got some good news to share with you. Don't worry about that at the end of the episode. That might cheer you up a little bit. And as you guys know from the intro and the coffee, I just want to quickly say, again, a fantastic year partnered with Inglewood Coffee Roasters. These amazing people that send these beautiful coffees. The latest one, I literally got it this morning, so great timing. You can get all of these and more of their products on their website for 30% off. If you just go to inglewoodcoffeeroasters.com.au and use the checkout code SAINTS30, and you get 30% off all of these delicious coffees and more on their website. Enough of the formalities, let's get straight into it. There's still plenty of news to go, and I might have a bit of breaking news as well, so stay tuned for that. So we'll kick it straight off. This was kind of the worst kept secret over the last month or so, and that was kind of the future of list manager James Gallagher. It turns out that he's moving to Adelaide, but not doing it remotely. He is finished up as list manager at the end of this season to move back to South Australia with his young family. He joined in 2018, and as we all know, that period of time was kind of when we started to be quite heavy in the trade period and the draft, particularly the trade period. He's done some big things for us over the last couple of years, absolutely. And now he's moving home, and there's a position vacant there in list management at St Kilda. So we just want to take this opportunity to thank James Gallagher for his time at the footy club. He's done some amazing things, gotten some good players. It hasn't all worked out, as we know, but nonetheless, he's helped us getting some good youth and some good players to the footy club over the last 3 or 4 years. So good on you, Gags, and all the best in South Australia. Now, there is also some news in terms of Sydney Stack. From what I'm hearing, Sydney Stack is interested. We're interested, and there is some engaged conversations happening at the moment with Stack over filling one of the 2 remaining list spots, senior list spots, at the footy club. He's got some X factor, he's got some excitement, versatility, can definitely kick goals and fills that void, that pressure forward void that maybe we lack with the departure of Ben Long to the Gold Coast. I don't know when the timing is on this, but there are conversations happening at the moment, and if I hear anything, I'll let you guys know on the channels. Now, a bit of the breaking news I did kind of foreshadow at the start of the show. I know this is the end of year show, this is the final Saints TV Weekly of the year, and we want it to be all happy and full of coffee and full of cheer, but I have heard from a little birdie that Nick Coffield may have suffered a bit of a hamstring setback. I'm trying to get more information on this for you guys, but I'm just kind of giving you a bit of a heads up that if the club breaks any sort of news on Nick Coffield, if anything happens, there might be a little bit of a setback. I don't think it's as bad as first thought from what I've heard from my source. Again, waiting for the club to fully confirm all of these facts. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a bit of the lowdown that if you don't see him at training or there's, maybe some rumors circulating, I have heard that there might be a little bit of a hamstring setback for Nick Coffield, but I'll keep an eye on that very closely. And again, if I hear anything, you guys are going to be the first to know on all the Saints TV channels. All right, we are sadly flying through this. I thought this would be a good 2-hour extravaganza. Special guest, G-Train dropping by. Sadly, he was booked out, but we are trying to get him on board at some point, so keep an eye on that. But it's question time. The last couple of questions of the year, but I did say that I had some good news. So again, stay for another couple of minutes. I've got some good news at the end of this episode that I'll share with you guys, and I think you're going to be pretty happy about it. First question, we've got this from Sean. New Year's resolution for the Saints. I love that, and I'm thinking of doing a video on this, by the way, so I won't give too much away if I do it, but New Year's resolution, consistent. Be consistent on the footy field every single week. Consistency. Do what is required every single week, no matter win, loss, or draw. Show up. Give 110% effort. If you feel like you've left a lot out there, that's when you've let yourself down and your teammates down. But that's what I want to avoid next year. I want every single player to leave the footy field at the end of every single game and be like, yeah, I gave 110%. That's all I can do. And guaranteed we'll all be proud of you regardless of the result. And Ross Lyon will be proud of you as well. Taylor's asked, where's the balance between winning games and developing young players? Kids play, in my opinion. Interesting. I think, as you mentioned, balance between winning games and playing kids. I don't think playing kids for the sake of playing kids is a balance. I think we're going to be going out there to win games and make finals. And along the way, if there are going to be players that are, fighting for spots or players in the first team that are struggling, and there's youngsters at Sandy that are playing well and they've earned their spot to play, then they play. But they're not playing just for the sake of it, just because they're 18 years old and they're kids and we need to blood kids. We need to go out there with the aim to win. And if our young players are the players getting us over the line and the players that deserve to be on that footy field, round 1 to round 24 next year, then so be it. The first aim is to win games and win with the best possible lineup. From there, whether it's our senior boys standing up or the youngsters standing up, I don't really mind. Either way, it's a win for St Kilda, I think. Brock's asking, is Winhager the future captain of the footy club? I don't want to put too much pressure on him because he's got a lot of publicity over the last couple of weeks. But I think so. I think he's got the traits for it. I don't know how he goes in front of the camera too much, but I know in terms of work ethic, he's very much a lead by example type player. And we've got one in Jack Steele already. Whether that's what we want moving forward or we want someone that's a bit more vocal, a bit more confident, a bit more arrogant. It could be like a Filippo in 10 years' time, but who knows? That's really up to them whether they stand up or not next year. So we'll let him focus on his footy next year and we'll see how he goes from there, I reckon. But he's got potential, absolutely. Lucky last, this is from Joel. Who's burning up the track? Winhager, funnily you mentioned. I think Brad Hill's looking very good as well. He's looking very zippy. I think he's got a bit more enthusiasm, knowing that he's probably going to play more on the wing and more on an attacking side of the footy ground and not play off half-back and have to defend in the goal square occasionally. And I think that there's other players like Cooper Sharman's come back and he's looking quite big, like he's put on some size, so he's working hard in the gym, absolutely. Isaac Keeler apparently has surprised a few guys and he's looking very mobile, very exciting. And Jack Higgins, I think, is another one that has come back in pretty ripping form. So all of them are looking pretty good at the moment. That's how it is first couple of weeks of pre-season. Let's see how we go deeper into January, February, and that's when it starts to heat up in terms of practice games and selection and who's gonna play in round 1. So far those are the guys to me that are standing out. But I'll keep an eye over the pre-season and I'll keep reporting back to you guys. Well, there you have it. That's it, Sainers. That is question time. Brought to you by Inglewood Coffee Roasters. I did mention, as I've mentioned a couple of times, there is good news. And the good news is we're doing a special Christmas podcast tonight. So stay tuned for the episode. It's going to be exciting. Me, Marshy, Joycey. We wanted to give you guys a bit of a Christmas present, bit of a send-off for all of the amazing support you have provided the channel over the last year and really over the last 5 years since I started it in my bedroom. We're going to do a show tonight and get together, have a chat, talk about all the good times and just lead into 2023 with a bang. And that's going to drop potentially tonight. If not, it'll be tomorrow and we'll be filming it as well. So hopefully there'll be a full episode on YouTube for you to enjoy some Christmas vibes from the crew at Saints TV. So hopefully that's a bit of good news for you guys. Again, want to thank Inglewood Coffee Roasters for their support over the last couple of years as a sponsor of the video. And most importantly, you guys for watching every single week, for sending in your questions, for buying Inglewood coffee, which I know you do, which is amazing. Inglewood absolutely love the support from the Sainers. And your support to me as well has been amazing. Your chats in person, your messages after I drop a Saints TV Weekly or any video, and your subscriptions. Obviously, you've subscribed and we've hit 5K thanks to you guys. And the support just keeps growing and growing. So again, I'm extremely grateful for all the support that you've provided my channels over the last 12 months. And again, as I've mentioned the last couple of weeks, I'm looking to give back. So there is going to be a free membership to a Sainer. I'm planning on announcing that in the next couple of days, just ironing out a couple of details on the back end. And for all of you that are watching, that enjoy my videos and you haven't subscribed, we're aiming again. We've passed 5. We're on to 6 now. We're aiming for 6. And these are the incentives. And these are just a couple of the prizes that I'm planning on giving away to you Sainers because I absolutely love your support. This is signed Nick Rewalt. I've got to sign Nicky Dell just to give you guys because I don't know, I'm in a good mood. Yeah, it's Christmas, and yeah, these will be given out next milestone. So if we hit 6K and 7K and 8K, membership is for the 5K. But there are plenty of prizes, so don't worry about if you miss out on the membership. Just hit subscribe, and you might win something in the next couple of months. So yeah, I'll leave it there, Sainers. That's it for 2022. That is Saints TV Weekly wrapped up. Hopefully you enjoyed it. There are still going to be videos on the YouTube channel, so that's another incentive to subscribe. I'm not going to stop. I am Saints through and through, and I love my YouTube, love my Saints TV community, and love delivering the content for you on a daily basis. So I'm going to keep myself busy by doing that. So thanks again, guys. Keep an eye out for the Xmas pod dropping this week, the episode as well on YouTube, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Merry Christmas. Have a great Christmas with your families. Have a great New Year's. And I'll see you back for Saints TV Weekly in 2023. Until then, Sainers, take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your week. And as always, go you mighty Sainers. See you guys.